Hey guys, so this video has been filmed over the course of like months, like 3 months probably, because I've been really disorganized and got demotivated multiple times. It's just been a complete mess. But yeah, so here's just for now. We're not done, but this is just a for now thing. But yeah, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so we need to get started on the mower again. And we know there's that big leak. There's that big leak in the transmission or transaxle, whatever. And judging by how wet it is up here, as I stated before, I think it's this hose. I think this hose is blown and is now dumping fluid everywhere. So I need to get this battery box out of the way so then we can get there. Also, I've come up with a theory. I think I know why this clutch doesn't work. So if you look down in there, you can see there's a ground and it's not very clean. So I'm thinking if I just clean that up, might just be able to, you know, make a connection again and then work. Also, there's a bit of oil drippage, but I don't think that's actually leaking. I think it's just dripping off from up there because it's all gross and dirty and stuff. Like you can see like that and all that. It's all gross. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on that. And you guys can watch me. Actually, no, that would be kind of boring, so I'm not. Okay, so I got that thing out, but now I've realized if I want to actually be able to do this, I'm probably going to want to have this whole rear fender off. And it doesn't look like it's that hard to take off. Looks like it might just be some just these on the other side. Maybe, you know, some bolts in some places. But honestly, it doesn't look like it'd be that bad to just take it off. And then it would give me much more access to kind of just everything. So I think it'd be beneficial for us to just do that. So I'm just going to do that, and you guys can just be on the tripod. Yeah, never mind. Carriage bolts, I hate them, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and get under there. I'm going to need to move some stuff around and see if I can jack up the mower and then see what's going on. So I'm going to do that. So as you can see, that was a failure. I didn't really get anything done. But, so I think I can tell what's leaking. But I'm gonna, tomorrow, I don't have school, so I can easily just tomorrow go bring this outside and wash the bottom off, because I can't tell what's going on under there. And that might just help me a bit. And then, ow, that snap hurt. And then we'll be able to figure it out. So I'll be back tomorrow. Alright guys, so now it's time to clean, you know, underneath the thing, like I said I would. So let's do that. I have to clean under there, which means you guys can't really watch, so, oh well. You guys can't watch, unfortunately. So I'll just put you guys to the side and just clean it. Okay, so I've gone to the store and I've let it dry out a bit. I went to the store and got some more fluid. That hopefully should work. And now I gotta figure out where this leak is. So, it's like, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. There's still a ton of sludge in there. It's like, yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult. I might want to wash it more. I think I'm going to do that, actually, yeah. So, guys, I've decided I'm just going to drain all the fluid out. I moved the thing around, but I'm just going to drain the fluid out because it'd just be easier. And then I could just take the reservoir out and then just see if it's the reservoir, if it's a hose, or whatever it is. So I'm just going to do that. Snapper, I hate you. So the tank is broken. I've determined that. And it looks like it's been tried. Someone tried to patch it at one point and it didn't work. Got a big old crack in the side. But someone thought it was a good idea. You can't get this tank out. Like, you have to take the drive shaft off. Also, I broke this hose. But you have to take the drive shaft out. I just want to die because this sucks. And I took the drive shaft off without the fuel tank on or anything. That was already hard. Now I have to do it again and then put it back on again with all that in place now, because you can't access the drive shaft pulley without taking the whole mower apart. I am not happy. Okay, guys, it's been a little while. I'm frustrated, but I got this out. You don't want to know what I had to do. But I got this out, and big old crack right here. And there's some sealant right here already, which I've taken off. You can see the crack goes all the way up till there. And I will get a new one of these, but they don't have them anywhere. Which means I'm going to want to get, I guess, another kind of sealant that I can use to seal that, like some oil-resistant sealant or something. Then, yeah, so I'm going to get some of that. Hey, guys, I'm going to apply this stuff here. The reason there's a chunk, I ate it. That's why I ate it. Yes. But, I'm going to clean this up a bit more. So this is actually a clean surface. And then I'm going to put this stuff on here, because I hope it will work. But, yeah. And then let's hopefully be able to fix this big old crack that runs along here. Hopefully. If it doesn't, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I can't find these tanks anywhere. So I'm going to do that. Hey guys, this is taking so long. I don't even know if I've showed you my professional repair. I think I did. But yeah, I'm going to just reassemble this thing. So I put frame stiffener. We'll put the tank in. Get all its hoses up first. Then put the frame stiffener in. Then fill it up with oil, a bit of oil, actually not too much, just a bit. Then turn it on, then just see if it leaks, and then we'll be good. And I'm gonna just hope this hose doesn't leak, because I don't even know if I should, I'm stupid. But so like, I broke this hose, because it was literally, it was on there so hard. I need to clean these actually, I need to do that first. Or this one, because I can't take out the other one. But I need to clean, I'm hoping it won't leak, since it's just on the hose clamp part, and that part won't have any fluid running through it. Only the part that comes after the fitting will have to worry about fluid. So that's what I'm hoping. But after I'm gonna wash these out, then I'm gonna put you guys on the just sped up footage of me putting everything back in. So yeah, let's do that. Bye-bye. Okay guys, I got everything reassembled. Let's put some fluid in it. This room's a mess. There. Fluid. I'll just come back. Okay, so as you can see there, I put some fluid in it, and it's not leaking everywhere, but I think it's supposed to have more fluid than this in it. I think I need to, what I've heard, I need to bleed the transmission by running it with the wheels off the ground. So I'm gonna do that, and you guys can watch. Okay, here we go. Let's just see here. Oh yeah, it sucks some of that in. I'm not running it yet. Oh yeah, it needs a lot more. It's taking all of it. All of it. There's a gallon. There's a gallon in there. Oh. Hey, what was that about? What's wrong? Is that a gas? Oh, yeah, it is. It's out of gas. Well, it took that fluid. It's very, very aerated. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna put some gas in it. Then I'm gonna run it with the wheels off the ground. Because there's nothing in it. I'll put you down for a second. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay. I can't move the pedal. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take it off the drive and just try and actually move it. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh. Forward. Whoa. Oh, no. Turn. It's so hard to turn one hand. Why'd you die? What's wrong? You got gas. What's wrong now? Oh, let's break it. I think it just got a little clogged. Oh God, it's so hard to turn. Ah! Hitting my bike. Oh, you're fine. Oh, whatever. Whoa. That's some delectable looking fluid right there. It's just really aerated. That's weird. I don't know why I'd be doing that. It's genuine tractor fluid. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. I got tractor fluid. What is that supposed to mean? Apparently it works. But, let me move this some more. Wow. I don't know if you can hear me over any of that, actually. That's crazy. It moves. I don't know what its problem. I think its problem is just... Oh, I can't start because the brake's not on. But that's great. And no leak, right? I'm not seeing anything. That's just from beforehand. But that's crazy. Ooh, man, that smells. Now we just gotta fix that guy. Yeah. Okay guys, so it's been a little while. I took like a month break from working on this thing because I got a little frustrated with it because it was leaking again after I'd fixed it, I thought. So I was like, okay, step away from it. Take a break. Don't get too worked up. And so now I'm back. Now I'm gonna hopefully try and get this thing to not leak everywhere. And then after I do that, then we're gonna try and get the blade to work. Which, you know, I'm hoping is just, it has a bad ground down there. That's my hope. But I don't know if that hope is going to be correct. But first I gotta get like a bunch of the fluid out of this thing because it probably still has some in it. And then we'll see why my sealant didn't work. My main guess to why it didn't work is maybe I scraped the bottom of it along some things while putting it in there. And that caused it to scrape it off of where I sealed it. And then it opened up the crack again and then started leaking again. So I'm gonna hope that maybe I just need to put some more sealant on it, which I don't have. I'm gonna need to get some more, but hopefully that's it. So I'm gonna just leave you guys out here. I'm not gonna have you guys watch because I've done this already and I don't really, it's kind of just a pain. So I just like to do it by myself. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I took it out and flushed it out with cold water because it's cold. It's so cold. My hands are freezing. But I flushed it out with cold water, and sorry, the camera's a little blurry. It's a bit dirty. But so I could see that it was coming out from like under here and stuff, which makes me think it's probably this didn't get pushed down all the way, and I probably didn't like apply it very well. It's also, I think this is kind of interesting. I think it like turned rainbow from like oil, kinda, which is kind of interesting. But so I'm gonna need to take this off and get some new sealant. I'm gonna try and get a different kind of sealant, maybe one that might be able to work a bit better, you know, one that isn't kind of like a clay, you know, where it's kind of like it can come up off of it. The issue is that there's a really weird surface that it has to like go onto. Like it has to deal with has to go into this recess here, then has to come back out, then go onto this curve here, then go onto down here and up here and all around here. And it's kind of a weird surface for it to have to cling to. But yeah, so I'm gonna need to do something about this, but don't worry, I'm gonna get all the water out, don't worry. I know the hydrostatics hate water and any kind of contaminants. So I'm gonna need to, you know, let that dry out before I ever put that back in. And but yeah, so I'm gonna need to get some more sealant. So I'm gonna figure out what I can use, and then I'm gonna get that, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so I've let the tank dry out and all that, and so now I'm gonna put that stuff on there, and I'm gonna do it off camera because it sets quickly, so I need as much time as possible. So I'm gonna do that. Okay guys, well as you can see, it's all sealed up now, all dried. And I made sure to check, and there's no like little gaps or anything that opened up as it was drying. And so this should be good to put back into the mower. So I'm gonna do that, and it's a pain to do that. I hate doing it, but well, let's do it. It's gonna be fun. Okay guys, everything's in there. After much wanting to die, it's in there. And so I'm gonna take a little break for a while, put the battery back in, and hook all that up, so I can then start it and put fluid in it. We'll put a bit of fluid in it first, then start it, and then finally, hopefully, be done with the transmission half, and we can finally move on to working on the electric clutch, which hopefully works. Just needs a better ground. I don't know if you can tell that I'm very done with this thing. It's like, I like it, but man, has it been a lot. If that transmission was fine, honestly, I would have been just perfectly fine. Like, pulling the engine out, that was kind of fun and all that, but just the transmission part was just terrible, because all it was just me just working in the goop, because, like, under there is, like, right where tons and tons of just leaves and stuff has built up over the years from this being just open, and just, it also just mixed with goop and oil and everything coming out that has been leaking for forever. and then it's just like that oil, the oil doesn't come off your hands, just kind of, and the stuff also doesn't come off your hands, and then like when you try and wipe it off, it's like sandpaper on your hands. And then you're also working up in there where you can't see, everything's all oily and tight tolerances, and just keeps slipping off of things, or just doesn't fit for some reason, and it's just a pain. So yeah, I really wish they just made it to where this thing just had a manual. Like, I mean, I understand the ease of use advantage that comes from the hydrostatic, but I mean, come on, could just put a manual in it. Would have been so much easier. Could have just had it to where it was a manual, and then you could just shift it, and the shifter lever could be like right there, right under seat, like my Mower. You know, it's just like, but I mean, got it in there. That's what matters. Not everything. Hopefully it doesn't leak. I swear to God, if it leaks, I'm going to die, and then this thing's gonna go to the scrapyard. Like, I'm done with this thing. Or, well, it's gonna go to the scrapyard, but I'm just getting rid of it. I'm gonna just give up on that part, just fix the clutch, and just no more. I'm tired of it. So, well, I guess, yeah, I guess I had a little crash out there. But yeah. Oh yeah, I also need to put the air filter back on and the hood. I keep forgetting that this thing has a hood, you know? Like, it's just sitting over there. I keep forgetting about that. Because, like, you know, it's been off of there for forever. And I keep forgetting about the air cleaner because it's been off there since before the hood. You know? It's been a while. I've been working on this for a while, but hopefully it's done. All right, there we go. It took a little bit, but I got it running again. So now, that stuff is filled up with fluid. So we're going to fill it up with this premium universal tractor fluid, whatever that means, from O'Reilly, to hopefully make this thing move finally. Why is it I always am doing this at night? It's like, it's always nighttime whenever I'm doing this, making it move. I don't know. Well, let me do all that, and then I'll get you guys back out. All right, guys, well, let's see if we can finally get this thing to leave. Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? Why has it died? Why are you doing this to me? Oh wait, it might be out of gas. Yeah, I'd call that out of gas. Let me get it some gas. All right, there we go. We have more gas now. Now, let's see if we can keep moving. Come on. Doing that's normally pretty effective. No, my keychain fell off my keys. Oh well. Why is it not pumping? Oh, probably because the fuel line came out. That's a problem. There we go. Why won't you crank? There we go. Check. I don't know. I'm gonna look in there. I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Okay, there. It was a little low. Probably because it all got pumped throughout the transmission. Let's see how it sounds now. Finally, and it's not leaking everywhere. Finally. Oh God, that's tight. Ah. Dude, look at the mess I've left on the floor. It's all covered in fluid. I'm gonna need to clean it up before my dad gets mad at me, but that's awesome. Look at it. Sitting there proud. I'm gonna have to fix the clutch, which I'm gonna do tomorrow, probably, maybe tonight. I'll see to it. And then the hood, air cleaner back on it. See if the headlights work. Then that should be almost everything. Besides maybe gluing the oil light back on. Oh wait, and the christening thing that we'll have to do last. Put this Apple logo back on it. But yeah, I'll be back eventually. Okay, so I pulled it back in here after messing around with it for a bit. I am gonna fix the clutch today. I'm gonna at least do that part, but this exhaust is very hot. So I'm gonna wait for that to cool down before I do that. So this is so loud. You can see where all that exhaust is escaping. I'm gonna need to figure out some way to fix that. Like, I'm gonna need some kind of like a patch, because I don't have like a welder or something to weld with. So I'm gonna need some kind of like patch. Which, I don't know if I have something like that, so I'll need to get something like that. Because I can't find these mufflers anywhere. I've looked for them, and even if I could, I've tried taking them out, this one out, and I couldn't. But maybe I could with my impact now that I have that. But I don't know. But so yeah. Oh, I'm internally happy, like very happy. Oh yeah, that's hot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. And I'm just gonna sit up here and watch YouTube videos until then. Okay, yeah, so I cleaned up that ground and it still isn't working. So I think what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and maybe just remove the fuel tank again and see if I can get back there to where the switch is and see if any of that's just maybe disconnected or something. I don't know. We'll see. I also did beat on it a bit to see if maybe just the clutch is just stuck in the disengaged position, and nothing happened. So let's see if I can get this out. So I got the switch out, and I'm noticing that there's one like connection that isn't plugged into anything. And I'm wondering, is that factory? Or is that not supposed to be like that? You know? Like, is there supposed to be something else here? Am I missing something? I mean, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. I'm going to unplug this and just take this all the way out, and then we'll look at it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't look very nice in there. Nor does it look very nice on this switch. So I'm going to clean this stuff up, and then we'll come back to this. Okay, guys, so I cleaned up that switch and plugged it back in and tested everything, and no dice. So that means it's either a problem with the clutch itself or the wiring. Now, the wiring itself doesn't look the best. I mean, this looks like it was melted at some point. I don't know, I need to get like a multimeter. I guess I should go get one of those tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll go get a multimeter tomorrow. Then I can test continuity in places. You know? But you're gonna have to call it a day here. Hey guys, I took another break from the mower. And now I'm getting back on it. I've decided I'm not gonna tear all this apart. I'm gonna put this back together. I'm gonna try doing something I saw on the internet about testing if these clutches actually work by using the battery. But I'm gonna reassemble everything first. And yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, but I did break the fuel line that goes from the fuel tank to the fuel filter. I broke that on accident trying to get it off, so I'm going to get a new one of those. But also, yeah, I'm just going to do this, and I need to get this done. I need to get this side of the garage all fixed back up and everything at some point soon. So I'm going to need to do that. So I'm going to try and do that. And, what was I going to say? Yeah, if this clutch doesn't work, then I might just sell it like that. Those clutches go for like $100, and I'm not paying that. So it'll just have to be sold like that, which would be kind of annoying. Selling a lawnmower that doesn't mow, you know, is kind of a big part of why someone gets a lawnmower, you know. But yeah, so oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on doing all that. I'm not gonna film it because I just really don't want to. I just want to get this done. I'm getting a bit tired of this thing, so I want to see it. I just want to see it all back assembled, everything again. I just want that. So I'm just gonna get started on it. Hey guys, so I'm still working on this. It's been a while, but I found this. I'm trying to figure out where these go because there's no like wires for that to connect to, but then there's also like new ones there. So I guess these just go nowhere? I don't even know what they're connected to. Let me look. I haven't actually tried looking. I mean, no brown or red comes out of here. They must be, well no, the alternator circuit goes up there. I have literally no idea. I don't know. I haven't fixed the clutch, by the way. I'm just putting it back together because, I left it on for like 5 hours. I'm tired of working on this. I want to just get it done and out the door. And I want to see if I can drive it around in the snow that we're getting on Sunday and Friday. And so, yeah, let's do that. Well, I put it back together and now it's being weird. So if I start it, it runs for a bit and then stops. So I'm gonna try and figure that out in the morning, but I'm just gonna go inside now and then just, yeah, do this. Well, not morning, tomorrow. Not morning, I have school. But yeah, so, hey guys, I don't know if I talked about it last night, but this runs, but only at full throttle and not able to run right. It's something with this linkage on top. It will only run if this is all the way open, pretty much. And this, the way the spring is, only if it's at full throttle will it be like that. So it can only run at full throttle. But it's not at full throttle. It's just the thing has to be at full throttle. But I'm done dealing with this. I can't get the blade fixed. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna throw the hood back on it, see if the lights work, and then we're done. Okay, so all the bits of mower video have all been filmed over the course of like months, and I'm tired of it. So this is the outro of this video. It's been split up across months. It's been so disorganized, and I'm sick of it. So yeah, I don't know what's going on in the background. But yeah, so that's the end of the mower video for now. Also, ever since I put this out here, this has started rusting. That's annoying. I don't know where those paint scratches came from, but that's quite annoying. Now it's rusted. Ew. That's gross. But yeah, anyway, so, yeah, bye.